Hey, how's it going, wrestling fans? This is Tristan from the JT Wrestling Podcast. Got a fun agenda today, as always. Before I get into the Raw review, I just wanted to bring up that DGUSA is having they're putting out two great cards. Gonna be two great IPPVs at the end of the month here. So go check it out at DGUSA.tv. Definitely an excellent card. And I will definitely be ordering it. I hope you guys do too. Alright. So, Money in the Bank thoughts. SmackDown Money in the Bank was very, very good. And the WWE title match was great. That's all I'll say. The rest was so-so. It was a good show. Got thumbs in the, whatever. Moving on to Raw, which is the most important topic, obviously. So, I thought this was a good Raw. Let's just dive into it. So, we started out with a Punk promo, and Big Show came out, and this obviously was nothing special. I don't even remember what they talked about. They set up Show versus Punk in the main event, which was obviously also nothing special. So, the closing segments, opening, closing was there. Well, yeah, that was that. Then we had the tag title match. Titus O'Neil and Darren Young, Primetime Players, versus Kingston Truth, or R-Boom as they're calling themselves. I was really surprised that the Primetime Players didn't win here. I don't know, maybe they're seeing something new in Epico and Primo. Maybe they're going to give them the shot at SummerSlam, or not sure where they're going to go with that, if there will even be a title match at SummerSlam. Let's see where that goes, but the tag division is looking pretty good right now, so happy about that. This is a TV tag match. I love the Primetime Players, if I haven't said that before. So yeah, retaining there. Then we had a backstage segment with Daniel Bryan and AJ. Bryan says there's no motives, that he's, and Bryan basically turned face tonight, which was really surprising, I thought. But, yeah, that was that. I think it's good. I think he as a heel, he's run his course, and I think he's, they just need another big main event face, which they're really lacking right now. So I think it's a good thing that they're making this change. That was probably the reason for it, because he was over as a heel and everything, so whatever. Then we have Del Rio versus Zack Ryder. Yeah, that was that. After the match is what it counts, because Rey Mysterio comes out after the cross arm breaker was locked in, and he helps out Ryder. Not really, he just attacks Del Rio, sends him to the floor after the I don't know if he hit the 619 or what, he hit something. And Ray looked good. He really did. Del Rio versus Ray, that would be great for SummerSlam. I'd love that. Pretty good match. Glad to see Ray still got it, and yeah, looking forward to see where they're going with this feud. So then we had Heath Slater in the ring, and he faced Rikishi, which in my opinion was the best legend they've had so far for him. I mean, obviously I don't like any of this, obviously, but Then we had the Usos dancing with him, and the crowd went mild, and yeah, so that was that. And what do we have next? Even the Miz versus Daniel Bryan and AJ. So yeah, this was once again very basic. But I like the finish here with Bryan looking good with AJ. They're a cohesive unit, I guess, at this point. And I just really don't know what to come of this. I mean, I don't know who Bryan's going to feud with. Unfortunately, I really do see Kane interrupting the wedding next week. Which is, yeah, that's unfortunate, but it might happen, who knows. Yeah, we'll see. So AJ and Bryan won that. And then that's right. They announced they'd get married next week, so that's interesting, I guess. I don't know. Once again, the whole Kane thing, it's just gonna draw me out of it if they do that. But these guys have put on good TV matches, so it won't be too bad either way. So we'll see. So, Swagger versus Ryback. Yes, it was a Ryback match. There was a lot of stuff on the show. I mean, there was, it was a Raw. There's a bunch of stuff that's just kind of there, as you always will on TV. But it was overall a good run. Alright, so this is, in my opinion, the best part of the night. So, Vicky comes out, introduces Ziggler. Ziggler's in the ring, kind of promo about how he'd be better than Bret Hart, better than Steve Austin, better than The Rock, better than, and then, at that point, Chris Jericho's music hits. He comes down, and he calmly listens to Ziggler's promo as if he's stoned, if you look at his face, and then he hits him with a code breaker. So I am very excited with this feud. Their match, I'm sure, at SummerSlam will be awesome. It's cool. SummerSlam will be a great show, I'm sure. As will the 1000th episode of Raw next week. So Show versus Punk was next. No, that's not true. Unfortunately, next we had a Brodus Clay match versus JTG. I didn't know JTG was still around, as, you know, everyone else did as well. So, nothing to talk about there. Punk versus Show. This was nothing special. Very slow, obviously. nothing to talk about at all. There was seriously nothing that happened in this match. Nothing notable really, except for the Big Show falling down and a Macho Man elbow, which he strongly kicked out of, which made me kind of mad. But I think he kicked out one, too. There he is, too. I'm not sure. So yeah, then we had he hit the choke slam. Punk got the bottom rope. I don't remember what happened. Oh yeah, he got disqualified. So that was that, and then Cena came out, pulled off the predictable, announcing that next week he'll be cashing in his briefcase in the suitcase, I guess, as he's probably gonna call it. Yeah, so that's a normal match. I'm sure it'll be cool for the moment and everything. I'm sure it'll be a really good TV match, for the 1000th episode. So, yeah, that's about it. I know this is kind of a strange episode. I'm gonna try and get someone on the show soon, because if the last 3 weeks has been just me, and this one was very weak. So that's it for me, guys. I hope you enjoyed Raw and Money in the Bank and everything. So enjoy life. I will see you at the end of the week. Good night.